What is up, guys? It's Torius here with another video, and in this video, I'm going to be telling you 5 cheap date ideas. I like cheap dates because a lot of times, if something doesn't go good with a girl, for me, then I don't really care. Oh, the girl is gone. I don't really care about that. I care more about the money I spent, the energy and the investment that I made into this girl. So it's when you go on a date, especially the first dates, you don't really want to spend too much money because you don't want to put too much investment, because especially first dates, a girl will just she'll just disappear. You'll go on a date once and then you'll never see her again, never hear from her ever again. So if you spend $60, $100, let's say you take a girl skydiving for a first date, you spend $250, and then you take her to dinner, spend another $100. You might never see her again. She might be like, oh, you know what, he was cool, but nah, I ain't feeling nothing, so I'm not gonna talk to him anymore. So you spend all that money, and then now she's gone, and you don't even care about the girl. You're just like, damn, I spent so much money on this girl, and now she's not even, nothing even happened. So you just want to keep your investments low, just to save your pain. Because I know a lot of girls, they expect you to pay pay a lot for the first date, because then they'll say, oh, this guy's cheap, he can't really take care of me or anything. But you don't really want to spend that much money. I mean, if you want to, you can. That's on you. But if you want cheap dates, the best date is the park. Because people take people to the movies. I think that's such a dumb idea. It's not. I mean, it's not too dumb, because you can walk around after the movie, or on the way to the movie, you could talk or whatever. But you can't really talk to the person and get to know them while you're watching a movie. So the park, you don't have to pay anything. You just walk around. You just chill. You know that's my go-to. It's just taking girls to the park, because you're just chilling, you're just vibing. I actually love being at the park. The park is my favorite place to be at. So to take a girl there is if it just makes the mood even better, because I'm already enjoying it. Because even if she wasn't there, even if she wasn't there, I'd still be enjoying myself at the park. Another thing that's pretty cheap is ice cream. It's probably you could take her to Cold Stone or something, buy a $4 ice cream cone, or ice cream whatever. If you want it, a not cheap day is a Haagen-Dazs, because Haagen-Dazs, they be taxing it. It's $10 for just one little cone. So don't go to Haagen-Dazs if you want to not spend a lot of money, because you're gonna spend a lot of money. I know, because I eat Haagen-Dazs all the time. So that's where pretty much all my money goes. Just take her, a little ice cream place like Carvel's or Cold Stone, whatever you guys have. Ice cream is pretty cheap. It's funny because you could take a girl to Cold Stone and spend $5 on ice cream, and it's fine. But if you take her to McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's, and it's oh, he took me to a fast food restaurant, and it's if I took you to get ice cream, that's even cheaper. I would probably spend $10 at McDonald's on you, just on you, and I'm over here spending 5, and it's fine. But whatever, no complaining. That's just a cheap date. It's ice cream. Another cheap date, it's your crib. Just what's more what's cheaper than just staying home? Just invite a girl over. Just oh, come through. That's pretty cheap. If you don't want to spend no money, just I mean, sometimes you spend money because you're oh, come through. Well, I don't know, you want to smoke, you want to drink, you want to just order, take out, something like that. That's gonna cost money. But if you're not doing that stuff, then it's pretty cheap. You just watch Netflix, chill. It's a cheap date. The movies is I wouldn't say the movies is pretty cheap, but it's it's not that expensive if you have one of those $5 days where you just take a girl to a $5 movie. You don't have if you want to save money, don't buy any popcorn or drink or anything, because I used to work at a movie theater, and I would tax everyone, because those cups are $10. The popcorn, all that stuff, you just buy the tickets and buy the food and everything, and it's you spend $40 already. So just take her on one of those cheap days. The last cheap day idea is Target. I actually love being at Target. It's my favorite store. You can go to Target and just just walk around, just just look at stuff. Because what I like to do is if I'm gonna go on a date to Target, I'm gonna like, I'm it's gonna be with a girl that I actually like feel comfortable with, because I can't just go to because I can't just go to Target and just be like walking around looking at stuff with a girl I don't know, because I don't know, like they have to like, when it comes to like me and girls, like you have to actually know my personality, because I have like, like there's like certain things that I like, and then if it's like some random girl I just met, she'll be like, yo, what's up with this guy? But if you actually know me, like you get to know my humor and stuff, like you'll see like, oh, okay, I get like why he thinks this is funny, or why he likes this or whatever. So like Target dates are like always the best. Like I would always see like memes of them on Twitter and stuff. But Target dates are actually pretty lit. I enjoy going on them. So those are pretty much 5 date ideas that you can do. If you don't want to spend a lot of money. If you want to spend a lot of money, that's on you guys. I'm just giving suggestions. Cause like if a girl's really worth it, like if she's like really bad, then I'll probably like spend like some bread. But in my opinion, like in my experience, like spending a lot of money on girls has not really like worked out. All the girls that I've really like had connections with and felt and stuff and did anything with, they were just fine. They were fine, just like going with me to do laundry. I'd be like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And they're like, "Oh, nothing." I'm like, "Oh, come with me to do, come with me to run some errands." So they'll just come with me, and it's like, I just met her, but she, she just likes me enough that, it's like whatever. We get to know each other like while I'm doing like regular stuff, and I feel like those are actually better, because then you can see the person like how they live and stuff. But that's pretty much 5 date ideas. If you guys have any of your own date ideas that are pretty cheap, drop them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe to my channel. Also check out Torius Beats. It's my beat channel, and follow me on Instagram at Torius at 6 Feet Interviews, and check out my interviews as well, 6 Feet Interviews. And yeah, if you have a question that you want to be answered, just send me an email at 6feetinterviews@gmail.com, and I'll make a video about it.